Hello, welcome. Today's yoga flow is going to be a slow burn yoga flow. So we'll be holding the postures a little bit longer, giving you an opportunity to really feel the posture, ground your muscles, feel what it feels like to engage your muscles in each posture. And also, if you fall out, it's a good opportunity to have a little bit of extra time to come back into the posture. So yeah, suitable for all levels. Let's get started. Knees splay wide, arms extend forward. Hips press back to the heels, and then forehead comes down to the mat. Go ahead and start to set up the breath. Big inhales through the nose. On this first one, open the mouth, just sigh it out. Feel how the heart presses down a little closer towards the yoga mat. Fill up. Send it out. So now keep the mouth closed. Start to breathe in and out solely through the nostrils. So on the inhale, fill up. Send the breath back out the nostrils. Exhale. And already noticing just after a few rounds of breath, maybe the forehead starts to inch a little closer. Already find a little more length in the spine. One more breath here. Fill up. Send it out. Press the fingertips into the mat so the palms tent and the elbows lift, and just rock the body right to left, rolling over the forehead right to left, dipping the right armpit down, the left armpit down, finding a little sway or rock to the hips. And lower the palms back down through center, and on the next inhale breath, press your way up to a tabletop position. So walk the hands back so they're under the shoulders, the knees are stacked under the hips, warming up the spine with some cat-cows. Inhale, drop the belly, lift the gaze, try to look behind you. Exhale, chin to chest, press away. Inhale, fill up, arch the back, lift the gaze. Exhale, draw the belly button into the spine, round the upper back. Inhale. Exhale. One more. Fill the lungs all the way up. Lift the gaze, tuck the toes, arch the back, squeeze the shoulder blades. Chin to chest, round, press away. Tabletop position. Draw the fingers back so they point towards the body, and so the wrist is pointing towards the top edge of the mat. Start to send the body weight back right before the palms want to peel off the mat, and just breathe right there. Awesome. Let's flip the grip so the palms are faced up. You can point the fingers in towards the midline or rotate them back towards the body. Touch each finger to the thumb. Make fists. Bend and straighten the elbows. Good. Then bring the knees together. Tops of the feet come down to the mat. Sit back on the heels. Circle out the wrists. Open and close the fingers. Sweep the arms overhead, gaze up towards the thumbs, and just bring the right arm down to the right side, bend the right elbow, lean the left arm over. Come back through center, arms come overhead, left hand down, bend the elbow, reach the right arm over. Come back through center, reach the arms up overhead, gaze towards the thumbs, and then just cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together, and release the head down the back. Just let it fall, dead weight. Hands plant by the feet. Start to lean back any amount. So you can just stay leaning back, or you could start to lift one knee off the mat, maybe both knees. It's getting a nice stretch through the tops of the feet. Lower the knees down, rise up, tuck the toes underneath you. Stay right here, elevated with the toes tucked under, or sit back on the heels. Sweep the arms up overhead, interlace the fingers, flip the grip so the palms are facing up. As you inhale, lengthen, draw the tailbone down, suck the belly in, and as you exhale, round, bring the chin to the chest, press the palms away out in front of you. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, round. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lift up. This time bend the elbows, rest the head back in the hands. Elbows are wide, puff the chest up. Release the hands, cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades together. Once again, just let the head go. Reach the hands forward, plant them down, back through tabletop, and then slap the tops of the feet on the mat, make a little bit of noise. Send the right leg back, flex the sole of the right foot, then bend the heel towards the glute, draw some circles with the right knee, moving in one direction, and reverse the direction. Send the right leg out, and then sweep it out to the right. Just lower it down to the floor. Walk the hands in towards the hips. And then take the right hand down the right leg, left arm reaches over to the right, side body stretch. Left hand comes down, send the right bicep by the ear, reach the right arm over. So you can stay here. If you like to add a Vishvamitrasana, you can press the right foot down into the mat, draw left knee in towards the chest, towards the armpit first, then right hand grabs pinky toe edge, start to kick into the hand. Totally optional though. Cartwheel the right arm forward, lower it down to the mat. Tuck the left toes, press the hips back to the heel, flex the right toes up towards the sky. Rise up. Sweep the right leg back, keep it elevated, wrap the elbows in, working those sunbird bows. Inhale, exhale, tap the chin to the mat, point the toes up towards the sky. Inhale, press up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, press. Last one, tap and hold, or if you practice chin stand, wrap the elbows in, squeeze them by the rib cage, tuck the left toes to press off. So a lot of weight in the hands here. Counter the posture, bring the right knee towards the forehead, press the floor away. Tuck the left toe, send the right leg high, three-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip. Circle out the ankle, wiggle the toes. Send the right leg high. Elevate the left heel off the mat. Send the right knee to forehead, round, curl, hold. Step the right foot forward, lower the left knee down. Inhale the arms up, low crescent lunge. Scoot the right toes a little more forward and then start to interlace the fingers, pistol grip, so release the pointers. Activate the left glute, lift up, inhale. Exhale, start to dive back. Keep the belly in, left glute active, protecting the low back. Shift back, runner's stretch. Flex the right toes towards the face. You can have a bend in the right knee if needed. And then just start to draw the heart towards the toes and the toes towards the heart. Flat back here. Shift the body weight forward, plant the left hand, tuck the left toe, send the right arm high, gaze up towards the right thumb. Draw some circles with the right arm, moving back, down, up and around, 3 circles. And then reverse the direction. Send the right arm high. Step the right foot back to meet the left side plank. Left hand is down, right arm high. Press the hips up. You can lower the bottom knee to the mat. Keep the feet stacked or lift the top foot for a little bit of a challenge. Right hand plants, right leg lowers. High straight arm plank, we hold here. Shift the body weight forwards and back. Hips stay in line with shoulders, quadriceps engaged. You're rolling over flexed toes. 3, 2, 1. Shift forward, wrap the elbows in. Always an option to lower down to the knees. Then as you lower the chest, squeeze the elbows by the rib cage. Press the tops of the feet down into the mat. Squeeze the elbows by the body. Lift the gaze up. Then lower the heart, tuck the toes, press hips back to heels. We'll pass through, or we'll hold tabletop right here. So that option's always there for you if you want to mix and match, doing a full chaturanga with the knees lifted. You do you. Send the left leg back, flex the left foot, bend the left heel towards the glute, and then draw circles with the left knee. Reverse it. Send the left leg back, swing it out to the left and lower it down. Walk the hands in, rise up. So hands to the hips, left hand glides down the left leg, right hand reaches over. Right hand down, send the left bicep by the ear. Stay with this long energy line, or if you like that Vishvamitrasana, you press into the left foot and the right hand and draw the right knee in towards the body. Left hand grabs the pinky toe edge of the right foot, and then draw the knee towards the armpit, then begin to kick into the hand. Good, coming back. Walk the hands forward, tuck the right toes, press the hips back to the heel, and then flex the left toes up towards the sky. Rise up, sweep the left leg back, keep it strong and straight. Wrap the elbows in, take an inhale, exhale, tap chin to mat. Inhale, press up. Exhale, tap. Inhale, press. Last one, tap and hold. Or if you work that chin stand, squeeze the elbows by the rib cage, tuck the right toes, press into the hands. Left knee to forehead, round, counter it. Tuck the right toes, send the left leg high, 3-legged dog. Bend the knee, open the hip, circle out the ankle, wiggle through the toes. Point the left knee up towards the sky, press firmly into the hands. Send the left leg high, step the left foot through, lower the right knee down. Inhale the arms up, low crescent lunge. Scoot the left toes a little more forward, then find the pistol grip. Pointers released, fingers interlaced. Activate the right glute. Draw the belly in, inhale, lengthen. Exhale, start to lean back. Runner stretch, shift the body weight back, hands can come down to the mat, flex the toes towards the face. If you like to work on challenging your balance, there's always an option to interlace the fingers behind you or hands grounded, totally up to you. Breathe into the hamstrings. Start to learn how to let the breath be such an aid for the postures. Any tight spaces, send that long, slow breath there. Shift the body weight forward, right hand plants, tuck right toes, lift the right knee, open up the left arm, gaze to the left thumb. Draw the belly in. Keep sending the left arm open, gazing up towards the thumb. Step the left foot back to meet the right foot, side plank. Press the hips up. You can keep the feet stacked, drop the bottom knee for support or lift the top leg. Good, left hand lowers, left leg lowers. Hold here. High straight arm plank, press away. Tap right hand to left shoulder, left hand to right shoulder. Sug the belly in, find stability through the core, avoiding too much swaying or rocking through the hips. 3, 2, and 1. So for our chaturanga, knees dropped or lifted, take an inhale. Exhale, chaturanga lowers you down. Inhale, draw the heart through. Exhale, coming back through tabletop position. Send the right arm high, gaze up towards the right thumb, stacking right shoulder on top of left. Thread your needle, walk the left hand forward, lower the right shoulder down. Back of the skull works its way towards the mat, gazing up towards the sky. Left hand can stay forward or start to bind it behind the body. Right inner thigh. With every exhale, just keep drawing that left shoulder towards the right side of your body. Stay here if you like to float or fly. Rock over towards the right shoulder, put weight into the right knee, press down through the back of the right hand, tuck the right toes, start to lift the left leg. Maybe from there you can start to draw the right toes towards the left knee. Slowly unwind, left hand plants, re-reach the right arm high, take an inhale. Send the right arm forward, left leg back, balancing table. Right thumb points up to the sky, slightly pigeon toe the left foot. Inhale, exhale, round forehead to knee, just holding this one. Round in, heel to glute, press into the left palm. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the top of the foot, kick up and away. One more inhale, kick up. Cartwheel the limbs out, hover and hold, passing through your balancing table. Right hand plants, tuck the right toes, send the left leg high, three-legged dog. Left knee to forehead, curl in, shift the body weight forward, high on the right tiptoes. Send the right leg back. Right knee, left tricep, tap it to the outside, hold, or if you like to fly, ekapada. Send it back. Left knee, right tricep, hold or fly. Try to get the knee high towards the outside of the tricep. Send the left leg back. Left foot steps forward, warrior one. Right heel lands, inhale, you rise. Inch the left toes forward, sit low in the left knee. Draw the belly in, press down into the feet. And even bring your awareness to the pinky toe edge of the right foot. Press down through that outside edge, lifting the inner arch. Cactus the arms, lean back. Now interlace the fingers behind you. Take a shoulder loop, fist package goes down the right leg. And then start to lead with the heart. Take the bind with you. Gaze towards the belly button. Cartwheel the arms open, warrior two. Set it up here. Check out your left knee. Open it up towards the pinky toe edge. Turn this right quadricep on. Scoot the left toes a little more forward. Remember, it's a slow burn. So we're going to set it up. Make it a little slower. Burn a little deeper. And draw the belly in, tailbone down. Make sure your arms are active. That right arm, just because you're not looking at it, still keep it strong. 3 pumping warriors. Straighten the left leg, reach up. Exhale to 2. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Straighten the left leg, reach up to the top. Exhale to warrior 2. Sit low. Flip the front palm, reverse. Bend into the left knee, reach back. Think about shining the heart towards the sky rather than just the left side of the body. Cartwheel the arms down. Step or float the left foot back and move through your version of a chaturanga. Inhale, you up dog. Exhale to a downward facing dog. Pause here in this down dog. Take a minute. Pedal out the knees. Alternate right heel to the mat, left heel to the mat. Long, slow breaths. Shake the head yes. Shake your head no. Then shake your head yes again. Elevate the heels high off the yoga mat and then just hover the knees 1 inch high. Walk the hands back 1 handprint so they're under the shoulders. You're in a hovering tabletop. Belly button in towards the spine. Tiny little bounces of the knees here. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the knees all the way down. Send the left arm high, gaze up towards the thumb. Thread your needle. So this time, walk the right hand forward, lower the left shoulder down. Right hand walks out past the top of the mat or start to bind behind the body, catching left inner thigh. Stay here and breathe, using the exhale to deepen the twist, or if you like to practice floating or you're flying, you can put weight into the left shoulder, left knee, press down to the back of the left hand, tuck the right toes, start to lift the right leg, and then maybe coming up on the knee, left toes towards right knee. Slowly unwind, right hand plants, inhale the left arm high, fill up. Send the left arm forward, right leg back. Fire up the core, reach the limbs in opposite directions, get long, get strong. Inhale, lengthen out, exhale, round forehead to knee, just holding this one here. Press into the right palm, forehead to knee, heel to glute. Inhale, lengthen. Bend the knee, reach back, catch the top of the foot, kick away. So just as you're drawing the foot in towards the body, you also want to kick up and away. One more inhale, kick up. Cartwheel the limbs out. Left hand lands, tuck the left toes, send the right leg high, 3-legged dog. Right knee to forehead, send the body weight forward. Send it back. Right knee, right tricep. So it's a big shift forward, whether you're holding or flying. Try to get the shoulders beyond the fingertips. Send the right leg back. Right knee, left tricep. Hold it to the outside or fly. Send the right leg back. Right foot steps forward, warrior one. So you lower the left heel down to a 45-degree angle. Arms come up. Ooh, it's already hot. We just jumped over spring. It's just full on summer, but I love it, so I love the heat. Set it up, inch the right toes forward, bend into the right knee, press down to the outer edge, that lateral edge of the pinky of the left foot. Cactus the arms, squeeze the shoulder blades. Interlace the fingers behind you. Roll the shoulders back. Lead with the heart, take the bind, fold over. Gaze towards the belly button. Think about drawing the hips towards the back of the mat rather than pointing them off towards the side. Rise up, open up your arms, warrior two. So we set it up here. Get a little bit wider stance. Try to make the 90-degree angle through the right knee. Left quadriceps super active. Gaze over the front middle finger. 3, pumping warriors, straighten the right leg, reach up. Exhale to 2. Inhale. Ooh, my hips are popping. Exhale to 2. One more time. Inhale. Exhale, warrior 2. Hold. Flip the front palm, reverse. Bend into the right knee, reach back. Cartwheel the arms down, step or float the right foot back, move through your chaturanga. Option to maybe keep the right foot lifted as you lower down. Inhale. Down dog. Shift the body weight forward, high straight arm plank. Bend the elbows, lower all the way down to the chest. Forearms come down on the mat, feet or hips width distance apart, finding our Sphinx pose. So press the pubic bone down into the mat, squeeze the shoulder blades back, and think about energetically trying to touch hip bones to elbows and elbows to hip bones. Lower the chin towards the chest. Keep squeezing the shoulders back. Right ear, right shoulder. Come back through center, left ear, left shoulder. Roll the chin through center, press into the palms, thumbs point forward. Straighten the elbows, lift the gaze, let the head go. Draw the heart forward, lower the forehead down to the mat. Bring the legs together, big toes, ankles, and heels all come to touch. Hands are underneath the shoulders, then squeeze the shoulder blades together. Press down into the tops of the feet, squeeze the legs together, anchor the pubic bone down into the mat, lift the heart. Continue squeezing the shoulders back, elbows tight by the body. You want to be able to peel the hands off the mat and you're staying in the same spot. Keep lifting the gaze. One more inhale, lift up. Slowly lower the forehead down. Bring the feet out wide, width of the mat. Walk the hands back one handprint so they're a little closer towards the hips. Again, wrap the elbows in, press into the hands. This time straightening the arms a little bit more. Lift the gaze. Bend the elbows. Draw the forehead towards the top of the mat. Lower it down. Now this time working our bow pose. So bend the knees, reach around to the outsides of the feet. Pretend like you have one of these yoga blocks in between your knees. That's about the distance you want them apart. It's so easy for them to start to flare out to the side. So try to keep them close together. So on the inhale, start to kick into the hands, staying on the soft part of the belly. So a little more forward. A strong kick here. Let the kick drive the posture. Kick into the hands. One more inhale, kick a little harder, and then slowly lower down. Shimmy the hips right and left. Hands come underneath the shoulders, tuck the toes, press up, high straight arm plank. Send the hips high, downward facing dog. Send the right leg high. Right knee, right tricep. Optional push up here. Send it back. Right knee, left tricep. Optional push up. Send it back. Right knee to chest. Windshield wiper the right knee to the left elbow and to the right elbow. Three, two, and one. Dial the left heel down. Kick the right foot out. Lower it down. Spiral the left arm open. Press the hips up. Let the head go. Left hand plants, right leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip, stay here or flip your dog, wild thing. Lower the right foot behind you, reach the right arm forward. Try to keep the right heel off the floor. Right hand plants, right leg lifts. Step the right foot through, half moon. So press off the right foot, peel the left hip open to stack on top of the right hip. Flex the sole of the foot towards the back of the mat. Keep lifting the left leg hip height or higher. Anchor down into the right foot, turn the quadricep on, and then keep the left leg super active. Maybe start to play around with right hand to heart center. Or maybe start to bend the left knee, catch the top of the foot. Revolve it. Left hand down, keep the left leg lifted, open the right arm up. Squeeze the inner thighs towards one another. Keep opening the right arm up to stack on top of the left shoulder. With every inhale, lift the left heel a little higher. With every exhale, kick the left leg a little bit straighter. Bend the right knee. Keep the arms as they are, landing in a revolved crescent. So you're still twisting your chest towards the right side of the body. Left arm is forward, right arm is back. Right hand goes down to the back leg. Left hand reaches behind you. Left hand plants to the instep of the right foot, send the right arm high. Right hand comes down, hook it behind the right heel. Bend the left knee, lift off. Lift the left leg up, standing split. Forehead towards knee. If you need to use the right hand down on the mat rather than keeping it behind the leg, that's perfectly fine. Try to point the left toes up towards the sky. Maybe challenge your balance, maybe one hand behind the leg, maybe two. If you like to play around with handstands, gripping the fingertips into the mat, draw the belly in, let the left leg guide the way, press off with the right foot, stacking hips over shoulders, then think about bringing the legs at the top. So find that split first in the air. Left leg meets right, ragdoll, we sway. Release the hands down to the mat. Feet go wide, Malasana, prayer squat. Use the elbows to press the knees back. Heart is lifted. Not gonna lie, I think I swallowed a gnat like 4 postures ago, and I can still feel it in the back of my throat. Ugh, lovely. So I keep trying to swallow. It's not going anywhere. Oh. Bring the right hand down, left arm high, gaze towards the left thumb. Come back through center, left hand down, right arm high. Hands back to the heart, finding our crow pose. Plant the hands, lift the hips up. So heel toe the feet in, and think about getting knees into your armpits. And then gazing beyond the top of the mat. So gaze forward. Start to grip the fingertips into the mat, and just like we practice shifting the body weight forward, that's what we're doing here. So go on the tiptoes, knees, try to get them into the armpits. Gaze forward, and then shift forward. Maybe play around with one foot comes up, maybe 2 feet can come up. Back to Malasana. Good, all about how you try. Press into the feet, rise all the way up to standing. Heel toe the feet in, sweep the arms overhead. Squeeze the glutes, press the hips forward, little back bend here. Come back up through standing, open the arms, swan dive, fold forward. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Let's do that one more time. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands can be on the mat, the shins or the upper thighs, but try to get the crown of the head forward, stomach in, back is flat. Take an inhale. Exhale, and then as you fold, plant the hands. You can bend the knees. Try to get forehead towards knees. Good. Hands plant. Step or hop the feet back. Move through your flow. Chaturanga. Up dog. Downward facing dog. Left leg goes high. Left knee, left tricep. That optional push-up. Add it if you choose. Send the left leg back. Left knee, right tricep. You can push up. Send it back. Left knee to chest. Find a little windshield wiper of the left knee, moving left and right. Three, two, and one. Dial the right heel down, kick the left leg out, lower it down to the floor. Spiral the right arm open, let the head go. Right hand plants, left leg lifts. Bend the knee, open the hip, stay here or flip your dog. Left heel stays elevated off the floor, let the head go. Left hand plants and the left leg high. Step the left foot through, opening up to half moon. So as you press off the left foot, peel the right hip open, stacking on top of the left hip. Legs are super engaged here. A tight body is a light body, and it's so true. The more you can engage your muscles, the better your balance will be, the better your engagement will be, your focus, your strength. So find one spot to focus on the floor. And then maybe challenge your balance, left hand to heart center. Maybe like to bend the right knee, hook top of the foot, kick into the hand. Let's revolve your half moon. Right hand down, keep the right leg lifted. Now open up the left arm. With every inhale, lift the right heel a little higher. With every exhale, kick through the heel, so making the right leg a little bit straighter. Bend the left knee so the arms stay as they are. Right foot lands to the back of the mat. So we're in this water wheel, this twisted crescent. Squeeze the inner thighs together, look towards the left thumb. Check out what your left arm is doing in space. Left hand to the back leg, right hand reaches behind you. Shine your heart towards the sky. Right hand goes down to the instep of the left foot, left arm goes high. Left hand comes down. So hook the pointer finger and thumb around the heel, bend the right knee, and then launch the right leg in the air. Forehead to knee. If you need to bring the left hand out, please do so, but maybe just challenge your balance. See what happens when you play. Start to learn a little more about yourself through these postures. What does your body have a tendency to do? Do you roll to the outside? Do you roll to the inside? Is it hard for you to keep your focus, your gaze? If you play with handstands, hands under shoulders, let the right leg guide the way. Just a little press off the left foot and a press into the hands. Think about showing a split in the air. Then bring the legs together. Right leg comes down to meet left, ragdoll sway. Let the head go, put a bend in the knees, belly on the thighs. Hands come down, feet go wide, Malasana, prayer squat. Elbows, use them to press the knees back, shoulders roll back and down the body. Let's work Titi-Basana here. So lift the hips, heel toe the feet in so they're hips width distance apart. Then start to draw the arms through the legs and then press the shoulders, trying to get them behind the knees. Hands come down to the mat so the palms are totally flat on the floor. Gaze forward, start to press into the hands, and then start to shimmy the feet forward. Good. Keep pressing into the hands. Find that rounding up of the upper back. If you fall on your booty, that's perfectly fine. It's all about how you try. And then meeting me back in a downward facing dog. Shift the body weight forward, high plank. Chaturanga, low plank. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Breathe. Bring the gaze forward, step, hop, walk, or float the feet to meet the hands. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Hips in the chair, Utkatasana. So the knees and the ankles and the big toes are all touching. They're squeezing together. Biceps come up beside the ears. And we're bringing hands to heart center. Take right ankle on top of left thigh. Sit the hips back. Straighten the left leg. Take the right knee up in towards the chest. Sweep the arms overhead. Finding your eagle. So right arm goes under the left arm. Right leg is up and over the left leg. Squeeze the inner thighs together. Find your balance. Find your focus. Find your breath. Straighten the left leg. Draw the right knee in towards the body, keeping your eagle bind with the arms. Send the right leg back. Bound warrior 3. Point the right toes or flex the right foot, but do something to make the right leg active. Bend the left knee, land the right foot. Open the arms up, warrior 2. So a nice wide stance here. Flip the front palm, reverse. Extended side angle. Left hand goes down to the insteps and the right bicep by the ear. Press down into the feet here and then bend the left knee a little bit more. Sit a little deeper through the hips. Send the right arm up towards the sky. Bend the elbow, bring it behind the body, palm facing out. You can stay right here if you like to work a full bind. You can start to wrap the left hand under the thigh, hooking the right hand. If you like to build bird of paradise, right foot hops up to meet left. Come onto the left tiptoes and then start to draw the left knee up. Then using the left elbow, you start to press the left knee back. Then maybe extend the left leg out. Meeting back in our extended side angle. Right hand comes down and then the right knee lowers, meeting in a lizard lunge. You can heel to the left foot towards the left edge of the mat. You can stay on the palms, make your way down to forearms. If it feels better for you to roll to the outer edge of the foot, you can do that, or keep the knee in towards the shoulder. Just take a few breaths here. Any tightness through the hips, breathe into it. Adding in a quad stretch. Take the left hand, cartwheel it back, place it on the hip, gaze over the left shoulder. You can stay right here, or if you like to bend the right foot in towards the body, you can catch it with the left hand. Then start to draw the foot in towards the body, but also kick into the hand. Release the limbs. Left hand plants, right toes tuck, step the left knee back, high straight arm plank. Lower to the forearms, forearm plank, pause, hold here. Squeeze the glutes, press the backs of the knees out. Fire up the core, so important to do core work. Strengthens your whole body. Walk the feet in dolphin. So stay on the forearms, but look towards the belly button. Walk the feet as close in towards the body as you can get them. And then press into the forearms, trying to get the heels a little bit closer towards your mat. Gaze towards the thumbs. 5 dolphin dives, nose to thumbs for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Press into the palms, elbows straighten, down dog. Gaze forward, step, hop, walk, or float the feet to the top of the mat. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold forward, forehead to knees. The ankles and the big toes, knees are touching, sit the hips in the chair, Utkatasana. Draw the belly in tight towards the spine. Hands come to the heart. Left ankle on top of right thigh. Weight is in the heel. Keep the left foot flexed. Maybe start to sit a little deeper. And then straighten the right leg. Take the left knee in towards the body. Sweep the arms overhead. Eagle your arms. Left arm under the right arm. Left leg over the right leg. Thumbs point towards the face. Try to draw the elbows down the body. Keep lifting the upper body, rolling the shoulders back and down. Straighten the right leg. Take the left knee in towards the chest, keeping your eagle bind. Send the left leg back, warrior 3. Strong, active legs. Draw the bind forward. Bend the right knee, land the left foot, open the arms up, warrior two. Scoot the right toes out, bend into the right knee. Flip the front palm, reverse. Extended side angle, right hand down to the inside of the right foot. Send the left bicep by the ear. Stacking the left rib cage on top of the right rib cage, gazing up. Sit a little deeper into the right knee, hips lower just a bit. Then send the left arm high, gaze up towards the thumb, bend the elbow, bring it behind the body, palm is facing out. Half bind is a great place to stay. Left shoulder working its way towards the right side of the mat. If you work full bind, right hand under the thigh. Hook left hand. If you build, bird of paradise. Gaze down, left foot steps up to meet right. Come onto the right tiptoes. Draw the right knee up. Then send the right knee back. Then extend the right leg out. Meeting back an extended side angle. Left hand comes down. Heel to the right foot to the right edge of the mat. Lower the left knee. Lizard lunge on this side. You can stay here. You can make your way down to forearms. If it feels better, knee towards shoulder or on the outer edge of the right foot. Just a different stretch through the hip. Adding a quad stretch. Reach the right hand back to the hip. Gaze over the right shoulder. You can stay or start to bend the left foot up towards the body. Draw the foot towards the body and then kick into the hand. Gaze over the right shoulder. Slowly release the left foot. Right hand plants, left toes tucks, and the right foot back. Lower to the knees, then send the left arm forward. Make 3 big circles. I just realized I forgot this from earlier. And then reverse the direction. My apologies if you've been waiting for that for 45 minutes. Lower the forearms down, walk the feet out, high straight arm plank. My bad. Mi culpa. I'm taking Spanish lessons, so I've learned that. Walk the feet in, dolphin, gaze towards the belly, press into the forearms. Gaze to thumbs, nose taps thumbs, push through it, you've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Press into the palms, straighten the elbows. We are in a downward facing dog. Bring the gaze forward, step, hop, walk, or float the feet to the hands, and then make your way down to your seat. So all the way down to the bum. Knees are bent, arms extend forward. And now come back on the booty, lift the feet up. Tap the right toes to the mat and then lift them back up to the left. Tap left toes, come back. Right, left, right, left. Tapping both at the same time. and then trying to straighten them. If not, just stay on that bent knee, toes tap. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hollow body hold. Send the legs out. Arms extend forward. Chin away from chest. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower all the way down. Point the toes forward. Reach the arms overhead. Take a big inhale breath. Fill up. Exhale. Let it all go. Hug the knees into the chest. Then plant the feet, heels near the glutes. Press into the feet, lift the hips up. Start to interlace the fingers underneath the body and then rock the body to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. And every time you do, you're tucking the shoulder blades a little deeper underneath the body. Once they're fully tucked, start to interlace the fingers and try to get the palms to touch. Squeeze them tight. And then press the fist package and the heels firmly down into the mat. Stay right here, or if you have a full wheel, you can keep the hips lifted. Just release the hands, plant them overhead. Press up. Maybe you come to the top of the head first, and then maybe pressing all the way up to full wheel.
Being an athlete means making time for health and fitness. When athletes need vitamin
Good, wherever you're at, press into the heels a little bit more, lift the hips a little bit higher, take one more inhale, lift up, slowly lower down to the mat. Windshield wiper the knees side to side. Draw the knees into the chest, send the legs up to the sky, place the hands underneath the hips, let the legs drain, close the eyes. If it feels good, stretch out the muscles through the face, maybe sending the tongue out towards the chin, stretching out through the eyes, making kind of crazy faces, and then just letting the face soften. If it feels good for you to stay here, please stay. But if you do practice halasana, plow pose, you can start to pike the legs overhead, and you use the hands on the hips to start to guide the legs over. You can bend the knees, rest them on the forehead, but just keep the hands on the hips for support until the feet reach the floor behind you. When the toes touch behind you, then you can interlace the fingers just like you did in the bridge pose, tucking the shoulder blades underneath the body. Moving into shoulder stand, you can pike the legs up, walk the hands from the low back down towards the shoulder blades. Press the hips in the direction of the back of the mat, feet towards the front of the mat. Bend the knees towards the forehead. Pass through a Karnapidasana, ear pressure pose. Try to squeeze the knees around the ears. And then slowly just roll down the spine, one vertebrae at a time. When the hips land, bring the soles of the feet together, knees splay wide, Supta Baddha Konasana. One hand to the heart, one hand to the belly. Close the eyes, just notice the rise and fall of the chest. Feel your heart beating. Have so much gratitude for that. Draw the knees in towards the chest. Keep the right knee in, extend the left leg long. Guide the right knee over to the left, gaze to the right. Make your way back through center, knees into the chest, left knee in, right leg extends. Left knee makes its way to the right, gaze left. Unwind your way back through center. Hug both knees into the chest. Arms wrap around the knees, chin to the chest, forehead in towards the knees. Take your last, biggest, most mindful inhale of the class. Fill up. Exhale, let it go. Savasana, palms face up, feet fall away. Allow the body to completely relax. Fingers naturally curl in. Release any tension that's being held through the face. Let it all go. Thank you so much for joining me in this sweaty, slow burn flow. It is such an honor and a pleasure that you have joined me and practiced with me. I'm so grateful, and I'm so grateful for all the love and support that everyone has given. I truly am so, so grateful. I love this practice. It's so much fun. I encourage you to keep going with it. If it's not your favorite thing in the world to do, keep at it. You'll notice the way that you feel when you don't do yoga is just so noticeable. So keep at it. Be so proud of yourself every time you do a class, every time you unroll your mat. Be so proud of yourself and continue on that journey. I would love to be a part of it with you. So yeah, have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste. Bye.